Stacy and Mark had been together for 5 years. After being together for so long, they decided to move in together. Little did they know that this decision would destroy the relationship. Just 6 months after moving in together, Mark left unexpectedly, leaving Stacy 3 months pregnant and forced to move back into her parents' house at just the age of 22. Sadly, this is all too common in today's society, where more and more couples are deciding to live together before marriage rather than after. One study conducted in Canada that included over 8,000 participants concluded that cohabitation before marriage had over twice the risk of divorce over those who decided to wait until after marriage. This is taken from the marriageproject.org. So why is it such a bad idea to cohabit before marriage? Society needs to wake up and realize that cohabitation can tear relationships apart rather than strengthening them. There are many reasons that contradict the so-called logic that comes when couples decide to move in together before getting married. The main reasons couples should not live together before marriage are false expectations, bitterness, and tension. If any one of you is currently in a relationship where you want to move in together but you're not sure, just think of the consequences before you make such a big decision that could potentially destroy your relationship. Evidence suggests that some couples who move in together prior to marriage experience higher levels of aggression in the relationship as compared to those who do not. This alone should be scary enough to make people think twice before making a decision like this. From an article in Family Therapy, researchers found that those who cohabit indicate lower levels of religiosity, more liberal attitudes towards sexual behaviors, less traditional views of marriage, and less traditional views of sex roles. In all, couples who cohabit before marriage often report greater levels of tension in their relationship. Now, many couples experience cohabitation with expectations of marriage in the near future, especially women. It is all too common for a couple to move in together with the expectations that marriage will soon come once they share a home. According to dating expert Samantha Carlin from FoxNews.com, many men feel like they're backed up against a wall, like there's no way out, as the pressure for proposal is ever mounting. From the woman's perspective, she may agree to move in with expectations that are not met for proposal after a certain period of time, leaving her to feel like somebody who's been left at the altar. This, of course, can be the opposite. A man might be ready to get married, and the woman might not. She might not be ready for a commitment like that. With these false expectations, a future of divorce or breakup is very likely. Without a mutual agreement that marriage is a clear goal in living together, either partner may get up and leave at any time, leaving the other to question what exactly went wrong. Now, saving money is a huge reason that many couples decide that they want to live together. Saving money on rent, electricity, cable, cell phone, all of that seems like a logical idea. But there are so many things that could go wrong. For example, if the girlfriend suddenly loses her job, now the boyfriend is left to pay for everything. And this can create tension because one is working and making all the money, the other one's not contributing anything to the home. The same is true if a couple decides that they don't want to share their finances beforehand, which can lead to both short and long-term problems. These scenarios illustrate just a few reasons that couples should not move in together prior to saying their vows. The higher levels of tension, false expectations, and bitterness defy couples' decisions about positive reasons to move in together. I sincerely hope that every one of you keeps in mind the ramifications that jumping into such a huge, long-term commitment can bring. With the sanction of marriage ever weakening in today's society, someone needs to take a stand, everyone needs to take a stand, and strongly encourage couples to look at the harsh statistics and facts of living together prior to a marital commitment.